Hi, I'm intern Alexis P. Bevels, and you're watching IMHO with Chan and Dixie.
No interns on camera.
Scram! You know better than that. Back to where you belong, wearing the damn fabric.
Sorry about that. I don't know why we let her near the camera. That was a mistake.
Well, at least we don't pay her like
Anything.
bosses to labor.
Yeah, we don't pay her anything. Thank God. As Alexis said, this is IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion, I am Uncle Chan.
Uncle today.
I had a dog sit, so that cut some time out of being a lady. And you must be
Dixie Lynn Cartwright.
Right.
I love that dog sitting causes you to be unable to do drag. I like that.
I like to pin the blame on any other mammal but myself.
Oh, sure. My dog, now deceased, now in heaven.
Here we go.
She was terrified of me in drag. Anytime I put on a wig, she ran.
Did she not recognize you?
I think she could smell me, but she couldn't recognize me. I'm also a monster in drag, and so I think she just ran from just the general beauty.
IMHO. I feel like your voice works for both Dixie and for... Do you get that a lot?
And for my mother on the phone. Growing up, every time you'd answer the phone, that'd be like, Miss Nixon, and I'd always be like, no, I'm a boy. And now I'm like, no, gender's a construct.
Yeah. You really should be scamming people with that voice.
I know, I should.
Have you considered phone sex?
Yeah, but I don't know. Real sex is hard enough. I think faking it even further. No, I can't.
It's really hard to intercourse with a phone.
So how was your week?
My week's great so far. I completed my first week of this new job. I work for women.
Yeah, sure.
Helping other women with maternity leave.
It's about time.
Yeah, I'm giving back to my community. What about you?
Yeah. I recorded an episode of The Tea with T-Rex and Lucky Stiff with special guest Sasha Bell.
Oh my God.
And that episode will be out this coming Friday. So I know that Sasha Bell is hot. We all have Instagram. We've all seen her as a boy. I didn't realize how hot she was in person.
In person.
I walked into the apartment where they record the podcast, and I was like, who is that?
Father.
And he's like, hi, I'm Sasha Bell. And I was like, put her back on TV.
What?
Put her back on TV now.
Oh, she
No.
did not misunderstand that assignment.
Oh, no. Yeah, so make sure you listen to that. It's a good episode.
Okay, podcast.
Yeah,
you got a great
podcast.
voice. I can't wait to hear it
I
on the
know.
podcast.
Okay, so we said goodbye to Ariel. All the girls come in. We're like, fine, whatever. So first and foremost, Sugar came in, and she's all like, oh, honey, I'm sorry to see her go, but girl, I was living for my love.
It's time to step it up, though.
What was that?
But it's time to step it up, though.
Don't step it up.
Is that how she speaks?
Yeah, so our intern, Alexis Bevels. Alexis, you made a very good point. Suga, remember she said she hadn't been doing drag for that long, but because she's 40, we forget that. And in actuality, she hasn't, so she still talks like a baby drag queen. Everything she says is honey, yeah, I've been living for this look, honey.
Honey, sugar, baby, what?
No, about nothing, honey.
No,
I think that's what bothers me about her.
That bothers me, the house.
Miss Charles.
Boots.
Miss Charles.
Yes.
How dare you.
Ebonics of drag.
Getting into the spirit of things, a la Laganja, a la every drag queen who starts on Halloween.
Did you ever speak in that? Did you ever?
It was a different time.
Have you ever spoken
It was
in
a
your
life?
life?
Time. No, I
Have you
hope
said a
not.
word before?
I mean, we all get into drag slang. We all get very excited to use it. I don't think I do it any. I don't think I really use it anymore. I think we all develop our own language.
I don't think I've ever heard you say, here's the tea. Do you say the word tea?
Oh, constantly. I order sweet tea. I order unsweet tea. Sometimes I like a good Arnold Palmer.
Okay, well, I'll see you at David's.
Then they're all sitting around and talking, and Evie, again, we love her, but she
has a condition, be careful.
She has a condition, but I think part of her condition involves, constantly bringing up how other people are on the show, and they need to, step it up on the show. It's her duty to say that.
You know what the CTA says. See something, say something. If she saw something, she's going to say it.
She says it a lot.
She says it a lot. Well, she sees a lot. If she sees a lot, she's going to say a lot.
I have to say, it didn't and then it started to get heated, and she's like, I'm not coming for your silhouette. And I was like, well, you kind of were. But it wasn't that serious. And then they worked in the group challenge. It wasn't all that serious. But Evie has a lot to say.
She
always.
has been
She
the person that calls up this season. There's a call up person, and someone has to do it.
Yeah, well, she's gladly stepping
She's getting
into that
airtime
role.
for it, so there
I
you
mean,
go.
and we're loving watching it.
Oh,
so
yes.
I guess I shouldn't complain. Then the mini challenge came, and we had Love Connie. Are you okay?
Something just went in my eye. Can you take my eyeball like out of my skull? Is there something in there?
I see a little bit of cocaine. No.
I think I'm allergic to dogs.
My dog's dead.
Do you know Love Connie?
I was familiar with Love Connie because of my age. I'm not surprised that you don't.
Okay.
But especially like in the early days of the internet when there wasn't a lot of content. Yeah, I was familiar with Love Connie. I thought she was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I thought like, that kind of humor can get a little grating or be a little annoying, but I thought she was hilarious.
I understood what she was doing. I know who Jane Fonda is.
Love Jane Fonda.
Yeah.
She robbed a bank or something. No, that was somebody
This was the first mini challenge that was like fun for me. It was
Yes,
it was
it was
like
fun to
stress
watch.
free. Yeah. She
Stress
brought in
free.
an energy that they probably needed for so long because all their buttholes collectively clenched at this point because I don't know.
Yeah.
People are getting cut for whatever reason.
Also, really quickly, the reason she can't stop fanning herself is like it's 65 degrees in Chicago, and my air conditioning is very, very loud.
We're complaining about 65
I know,
degrees.
I
Isn't
know.
that funny?
I know. Is that funny?
Is that ha funny?
Is that funny? Alexis,
Well,
would
I
you
like
laugh at
ha
that?
funny.
I'm laughing on the inside.
Oh, wonderful.
That's the
I think
honest
we've heard
answer.
enough from Alexis so far. I think I'm good. Akiria and Plastique won,
Yes.
which means they get to decide who are going to be on what teams. They're the team captains.
Mhm.
I agreed with the Akiria and Plastique winning.
I really liked Vanjie's move where her wig fell off, and then she spun
twirled
it.
with it.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I didn't understand.
My wig fell off and then I smoked it. I did this.
Mama, I don't give up, mama. The house, mama.
Down, mama.
Yeah.
Then, of course, they picked their teams. Of course, Scarlett is the last picked. No one is surprised. And let's preface this episode. This is going to be an episode that I think people are going to be upset in the comments because all of a sudden, now that Scarlett's gone, everyone's team Scarlett out of nowhere. You weren't around at the beginning of this show. Like all of a sudden, she's no. She was performing.
Girl.
She was performing at her level.
You know how people are.
I know.
Someone from your high school dies on Facebook, and suddenly like, oh, I remember that time we shared that chemistry class together, and they dropped a fingernail on my textbook worksheet, and I cheated on. Like, oh, suddenly you're affected.
When I was in college, 3 people died over spring break, and I went to a very small Baptist college, and so we all went to the funeral and at the coast of Mississippi, and this girl, she wore I remember they had a full open casket, not just the top, but the bottom too, so you could see her red pumps, because that was important to her. She was in my communications class. I didn't like her, and I feel bad, but anyway, then we got stuck in a hurricane on the way back. Yeah, it was supposed to take us 2.5 hours to get back. It took us 8 hours because of the hurricane traffic. So she got her final revenge.
And you broke the tension saying, I guess we're all gonna die.
Well, I was like, it's time. This must be it. I mean, they've already got a hole. Throw us all in. Did you notice that everyone in the comments were saying that maybe I'm Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote? Because every time we do an episode, I talk about someone in my life dying.
Okay, that's comment of the week, I guess.
It's true. It's
a lot
true.
of people were like, you need to educate yourself on Murder, She Wrote.
So good.
You are so cultured. You have
So I was watching an episode right before you came over. Season 1, episode 4 or 5. Her niece's, Jessica Fletcher's niece's fiance, Kaniki from Greece, is a drag queen in it. Check it out.
That's us.
A hickey from
Bless
Kaniki is like a Hallmark clod. So we moved to the choreography. So let me pull up the teams so I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So first up we had Turkmenistan, which was Akira's team. Akiria,
Turkmenistan,
Brooklyn,
okay.
Silky, Evie, Suga. We had Travis, the choreographer, so cute.
Yes.
So much nicer than the guy in the heels.
Very supportive.
Very supportive. They all performed really, really well.
Yeah.
Evie refused to tell Travis what was going on because she didn't want to use her condition as an excuse.
Respect.
Which I was I got it, but I was also if that were me, Excuse.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I can't come into work today. My joints fell off.
Oh.
Like, I would be,
But think about it. If he pushed her over the edge, they sign a contract. That's a free lawsuit
That's true.
on your behalf.
Just a free lawsuit.
A free lawsuit.
And
Is
a
that
free
how it works?
lawsuit.
Do lawyers work for
And
free? I've never engaged with the law.
Well, you've engaged outside the law. You live outside the law. So that happened. Then the other team. Who's the other team? Glamazonia, which was Team Plastique. Raja, Vanjie, Nina, and Scarlett. Watching Nina and Scarlett try to learn the choreography, I was like, same.
You're not a dancer?
Same.
Oh, wait, we discussed this.
I am music, I am dance. We have discussed this.
We have.
I can do the moves eventually, but like learning it.
But you know an 8 count, I'm sure.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dun 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 dun. Cut. Yes.
Dancer. Now Scarlett's relatable to you. Now you like her.
Oh, now it's
Now
God,
you like her.
super like her. Just
Again,
in
it's
time.
that attitude. Well, this episode, she didn't have that attitude. The nerves got to her.
Not only did she not have the attitude, she also mentioned on the runway during the critiques that her attitude was annoying. Vanjie's crying because she's like, I have similar runways and I need to step it up and I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to Vanjie in a similar runway. And they're like, just do what you do, girl. And she's like, okay, I won't try it all anymore.
Okay, mama, let me see
Okay,
if I can
mom,
whip up.
we got try.
What does she sound like?
Oh, why are you holding back vomit when you're doing your character? Okay, mom, hold my head, mama.
She sounds like a garbage pail kid. Meanwhile, cut to Evie's condition is worsening and throughout her life, and that was like really hard
That
to
was
hear.
hard. When she was talking about a person that she met that had 10 years on her and had the same condition, was in a wheelchair. Ooh, that's spooky.
That is not just a storyline. That is like truly getting to know a queen and bringing a voice to it.
Mm-hmm.
That I had never heard of that condition.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's doing a lot for her community and just for our awareness in general. But like that was so hard to hear. She's so young.
Yeah. You don't know what people are juggling.
No. And Suga even said through all her like, honey, I can't believe it, honey. She even said that like Evie was like brave, but you wouldn't have known it. Like it's not like she was walking around carrying this like flag of like, look at me, I have a condition. And
she had confidence.
She had so much confidence.
Mama, with confidence, what they talking about over there?
Got to Vanjie.
At this point, she doesn't even speak. She just makes sounds.
We are so early in this episode, and we've done a lot.
This isn't even halfway through.
I think it's because we didn't drink last
We're
time.
filled with opinions and sound.
God, stop.
The tonsillitis is gone.
Yeah, clearly it's all gone. Okay, so let's go to the team challenge. So we actually we're going to the Olympics, girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's time. 1996, Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. They've got a live studio audience in the back.
In the back, not facing the performers at all. Tuck Panda Stan went first, Team Akiria.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, Evie hurt her ankle really early on. Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
She
When she
flipped.
came out in on a crutch later on in that episode, I was like, when did she hurt herself?
Well, after watching the episode, so I went back and watched it, and it happened almost at like one of the first dances they did, and then the whole rest of the time, she's like walking on it, kicking on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you are a machine, woman.
Mm-hmm. No
Win
complaints.
all
Keep
the
going.
awards. No, I didn't think there was a weak link there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the whole team was so good.
Everyone had to do fanography.
We had fanography, we had
voguing,
voguing, and then we had
Shablam.
Shablam, which Akiria did not do because she was the team captain, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
She didn't have to Shablam.
Which is just a death drop, right?
It's a dip.
It is.
Alexis, will you Google
Yeah,
that?
I'm looking it up
Will you
right
Google
now.
that? Okay.
I saw it too.
Okay.
Because from what I remember, this is my education on voguing. Vanessa Ann Hudgens said when the way you hit that shablam
Yeah.
She was talking about voguing.
Yeah.
They must be affiliated by some degree.
If you haven't seen, not Uncle Chan, but Auntie Chan's...
Oh, me with a...
I'm so into voguing right now.
Go watch that meme. It's a couple of years back.
But it's good.
It's funny. I recommend seeing it, mama.
Team Plastique, Glamazonia. Not as good. Definitely, they're like kicks. They're like...
There wasn't cohesion.
No.
There were
Vanjie
moments
was
were they
so
shared
fun to watch.
choreography. But whenever just one person misses a cue in group choreography, it's so noticeable.
Yeah. Well, that's why our girl band group broke up.
You
Remember?
couldn't get that 8, or your friends couldn't get that 8 count right.
Yeah. Because you know I've got
Because it's
8
5,
counts.
6, 7, 8.
I thought Plastique did great. Vanjie was like super strong, super fun to watch. Raja was good.
Nina West was great to watch.
I thought
too.
Nina West was great.
She was invested.
I
The
thought
character
she was
was
great,
together.
And I thought Scarlett tried really hard. But I will say
Disagree.
it wasn't such a train wreck. It wasn't like watching the Mariah Britney thing. Like it was definitely like, it was still good. And you still found positive stuff inside.
It was a dancing challenge.
Do you think you would have been good at that?
I think I would have gone the Nina West route because
Yeah.
I know I'm not a strong dancer, but I can be a committed character. So
I saw your dancing from over the week from your Titanium.
Oh!
If you haven't, it's on like Twitter and Facebook and stuff, right? So over the weekend, she did I Am Titanium, but with a periodic table
Yes.
and a reveal that had titanium on your tits and your ass.
I
right?
was titanium.
Yes.
Right. I was titanium.
It was very funny.
You liked it?
I loved it.
Thank you. Come to
I
Drag Matinee.
loved it.
Which we have a Drag Matinee coming up for
We do.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day weekend, there is going to be a 2-night drag matinee in Chicago. Saturday night is Lady Bunny
Oh,
with a cast of characters, including you.
yes.
And then that's just like a regular drag, well, not a regular, but it's going to be a very funny drag show. And then Mother's Day Sunday, T-Rex's mom is flying in from Florida, Suze. So she'll be in. And then we're doing a roast.
We're doing a beautiful Mother's Day roast. So if
It'll
you're
be fun.
planning to fly to Chicago, if you don't want to celebrate your mother, celebrate it with us.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Mother's
have
Day
to go.
weekend, that is going to be an amazing
I can't wait
2
for that.
days. I'm so
Susie,
excited.
I
I
know
can't
she
wait
has
to
a lot of
roast
dirt on us.
you.
I know you got a lot to say about me.
Also, we should say, while we're like stopped, we should also talk about, we were both nominated for Queen of Chicago for the Work 2018-ish awards.
Work.com, WERRRK, I
That
believe.
was so nice.
That was awesome. I didn't even know that was happening.
I didn't either.
It popped up one day and I saw someone tag.
I mean, obviously, Lucy Stool not only will win, but deserves to win. But
Right.
if you feel like throwing your vote away, we'll take it.
I eat
Vote
scraps.
for one, both, whatever. You can vote every day. But that was really nice.
That was really
That was
cool.
really, really nice. And
The
everyone
cover.
is amazing, of course.
Yeah.
Who's not.
I'll throw a link in the description.
Whoa.
If you want to vote. Yeah.
Okay. Take it to the runway.
So take it to the
Run,
room.
run,
Category
run.
is going for the gold.
Going for the gold.
Because we had Olympians
Mhm.
on the show. Now, I saw someone tweet about Adam Rippon. I don't know why
I know
she's
you're-
attacking someone about silver and gold combinations when she got bronze. Oh!
Did you know
I did.
in the first modern Olympics, which was like 1896 or something, first place got silver. Not gold. Gold was not even
The gold standard didn't happen until
no,
we took
it
advantage
didn't.
of the
It
Chinese
didn't.
immigrants.
Isn't that exciting?
believe.
Well,
Yeah, that's
railroads. Railroads.
We've been working on it.
Yeah, isn't that exciting?
That is exciting.
And the ancient Olympics, they were all nude, which I say, let's go back. I want to see
Gus
the
Kenworthy.
gymnastics specifically because I want to see their dongs flipping around as they're doing all those turns and stuff
I want to see them throw a discus
with their dong.
with their dong.
Yeah.
It can be done.
Let's go to the looks.
Yes.
RuPaul looked wonderful.
Two.
Two.
Yeah.
I loved,
great.
loved.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now up first, we had someone who looked better than RuPaul.
Oh my god.
Kyria C. Davenport.
She looked
amazing. amazing.
And she looked amazing.
She stoned that.
Yeah, well,
Head to toe.
obviously, the hair, the mug.
I don't know a better drag queen.
She.
I really don't.
She is like.
She's the gold standard of drag.
I believe that.
I believe.
that. I believe she's like the Camilla Fox. Like, for us in Chicago, the gold standard of drag, period, done over, is Camilla Fox.
Y'all follow Camilla Fox on Instagram. She
You
is.
probably already are because she's so good. If you're not, you're missing out.
She's my aunt. Anytime I see her, she's always like, "Oh, here. What you need to do is you need to get this comb, and I'm gonna just comb that through, and then this, you could go to the dollar store and get it." And then she walks away.
She's just so good.
Mhm.
And this reminded me of that. The level of perfection, it was Camilla
It was
Fox
Camilla
level.
Fox.
And for those of you who don't live in Chicago, that is a huge compliment.
Maybe you'll see her on Drag Race soon.
If not, they're making a mistake.
Mhm.
Okay, then we had Brooklyn Heights as Norma Desmond,
Mm-hmm.
which is very much Nina's kind of
That's her gig.
vein,
Yeah,
you know,
that's her
the
gig.
campy thing, but I loved it.
I loved it. The only thing I would have changed is the color of her hair, because I noticed up close she had like swirls coming out of her
Make
cap.
it black.
I if they were black,
Dark,
it
yeah.
would have been really cute.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
more noticeable. But I thought it was really cute.
I thought it was super duper cute.
Mhm.
Silky.
Ooh, with that giant cross across her.
I loved it.
You loved it?
I did.
Really?
I know it's shocking. I love church stuff, first of all. I have a lot of childhood
What do you
trauma.
know about religion?
I have a lot of childhood trauma. I loved like that she cut through, so like it kind of looked like a choir robe with like all of the fabric, and I loved it.
She sold it to you.
Yeah.
She did sell it. She did sell you church.
I loved it. I loved it. I mean, but I'll always love King Jesus. Like, I'll always, anything Jesus related. Jesus and Princess Diana.
This is my first time hearing you praise Jesus. I didn't know you were so connected with your
People
Memphis
get
roots.
ready. Jesus is coming, so we going home. Then we had Evie Oddly with her done fucked up ankle.
Yeah,
Loved.
I loved this.
I loved the characterization of it. I loved the tights, like the ripped tights.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the gold detail on the cane. I loved the teeth.
I loved the Japanese influence. She said it was Japanese inspired.
I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
She looked like some character out of I don't know, a video game or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, for
I
sure.
thought So.
What?
Or Miyazaki film.
Yeah.
Like Howl's Moving Castle or something like that.
Ooh,
Oh,
the wise
I
one.
Don't know what that is. Then we had Sugarcane in that the glitter changing fabric you can get literally anywhere now.
In her Aztec get up.
I don't know.
I worship. You didn't like it?
I mean,
I think that was like one of her better looks. She looked 10 times better than what she looked like last week.
it was fun. Yeah. I mean, I think maybe I'm having a hard time getting over last week and over the realization Alexis made me realize about her speech. I think like I think I'm being biased. I'm gonna be honest. It's my
Honey, I thought it was
opinion.
a really cute look.
I
honey.
loved it, honey.
Honey,
I
this
live
look
it.
this week was a
Can
lot
you
better.
believe I did all this?
It
honey?
reminded me of a
All
really
this.
nice
I
pillow on a
spilled the
Studio
tea.
54
I
couch.
spilled
honey.
all the
You just
tea.
go this way, you go that
I
way.
live with the
honey.
children.
You can spell boobies on
Oh,
it.
you could do it
too,
all.
honey. So I thought it was a 2.
I just spit.
Oh my
Plastique.
god.
What?
This was so good.
So good. So good.
This was...
I love that she didn't wear a wig under her like skull cap thing. That would have ruined it.
Trend alert this season.
Mm-hmm.
Wings
Mm-hmm.
and horns. They
But
like
these
and
wings
horns.
were the right shape.
Yes.
Angie's wings were a little.
A little Halloween-y.
Well, she clearly packed it in a suitcase that was too small for those wings.
But no pair of wings will beat what
Courtney.
Courtney Act brought.
Yeah, agreed.
Raja O'Hara boot. Next.
Vanjie. We've said it already, I think.
Mm-hmm. Glitter on the show. We've seen that. She walked in with that.
Yeah,
I mean, the
I also
judges
just
said
don't
what we were
even
gonna
get
say.
it. I don't get the
It's
the bunny
bunny
for no reason. But then she didn't have a tail.
opinions.
What up?
It was great, but had we not seen that same thing,
Over and over and over.
yeah.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
We saw Bunny last week.
But I don't.
Plastic did it better.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
damn.
Did y'all see that compilation of Vanjie's eyelashes fluttering?
No.
Every time she gets to the end of the runway, she like stomps,
Oh, and she
then
does.
she like
Yeah.
flutters her little eyelash.
I'm flooding my eyelashes.
Honey, there's something in my eye. Can someone get it? No, wait, I got it.
I'm gonna get it now.
Oh, I got it, hoodie. Oh, I fused Sugar with Vanjie. I have to
Okay.
separate my characters.
Shanji.
I cut Shanji. Now that I can get behind. Then we had Nina West as a cartoon opera singer,
Huh.
which I didn't hate, but I completely agreed with Michelle Visage. Her silhouette, which I think is what we haven't liked about her red blood cell and her little shop dress. It's that she's so big on top, she doesn't have the hips on the bottom.
Yeah.
It looks like she has the tits and then
Mhm.
straight down.
Mhm.
I agree.
Mhm.
Especially a like flare skirt like that. It should have really come out. So we go to Scarlett, who looked beautiful.
Yeah.
She wore butterfly clips in her hair on national television.
Triggering.
But butterfly clips in her hair as fashion. Yes?
Hair clips?
Yeah, I don't know. I have all my hair done by our intern, Alexis P. Bevels. And she never
Same.
uses butterfly clips. Yeah, Alexis worked really hard on this.
On this.
How'd she make it so coarse?
She threw it in the dryer.
Oh, okay. They announced that the winning team is Tuck Pantistan, which we knew.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Akira won.
Finally,
Yay!
yay! She won the mini challenge and the maxi challenge this week. Amazing. Right?
I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that.
There you go. On
So
top.
proud of her.
Yeah.
So excited for her.
Mhm.
If she doesn't make the top 4, I will be.
Livid. She
Yes.
is. I don't think she's been in the bottom once so far.
She never deserves to be. I don't think anyone serving the runway she serves will ever be in the bottom.
So in summary, should we say who we want to be in the top 4 since we're already on that?
So far? Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's all the people.
Okay.
Do you have them?
I have my pick for Akira,
Mm-hmm.
for Evie,
I agree with both
for
of those.
Brooklyn,
I agree. We might have the same one.
and for Nina West.
Same!
Are those your
Those
top
are mine
4?
too.
Yeah. Those,
Oh my
those are very
God.
strong contenders. They all do what they do very well.
Those are my exact top 4.
Yeah. Okay.
You better leave this place.
Okay,
Do we have the
good
same
night.
homosexual opinion?
I guess we only need one host.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, my hemorrhoids. RuPaul did what she loves to do. Who would you send home?
I would have said
Everyone chose.
Yeah.
Everyone chose Scarlett.
Yeah.
Scarlett said she didn't
That
want to
was
choose
hard
herself.
to watch, for sure.
No, loved
No. Oh, okay.
it.
Good
Hard to
fan.
watch. No. Watching like a couple get engaged.
So, wait.
It's raining.
Oh, I thought someone was making popcorn on the street.
Watching a couple get engaged at Disney World, that's hard to watch. But watching Scarlett just get dragged by her team, good TV.
This anti-Scarlet
I know
slander.
it's not popular because suddenly everyone's like Team Scarlett. Well, let's get into it. So then Scarlett said, I'm not going to nominate myself, but I don't think anyone should be eliminated or whatever. And then RuPaul's like, that's not an answer. And then she's like, fine, Raja, which was like, duh. So then we get down to the lip sync. It's Raja versus Scarlett. This is going to be very controversial because everyone has such strong opinions all of a sudden, Team Scarlett, about this lip sync. What did you think?
They both did something that was entertaining, but Raja was very committed to the lip sync, I will say. Scarlett had reveals, but is the standard for the lip syncs now reveals? No. RuPaul said, enough! Stop stuffing props in your coochie and pulling them out, because that's not going to work. Raja, you stay. Scarlett, you go home. And I agree with that sentiment. It's not like both of them were going to make top 4, but you know what I mean? Like, both of them had to get out at some point.
I couldn't agree with you more. Raja delivered a classic, smooth, easy, fun to watch lip sync. When you go to a drag show, you want to see what Raja did. Yes, was it her like 12th lip sync on the show? Yeah. Do you want to send people like that home? Yeah, I get that. But Scarlett delivered a clunky, cut up my dress, throw glitter. When they were back to back and like Raja was trying to like get her to get on beat and Scarlett couldn't do it, like
she was like, "Come on, you see what's going on here, RuPaul?" Like, up 1, 2, 3, 4.
I applaud Scarlett for trying all the tricks. I think she hid some of her lesser like qualities well. I think people were kind of taken in by the visual of it. But when you really step back and take the weird emotion that everyone suddenly developed around Scarlett out of it, Raja delivered a very polished lip sync that is classic drag, that is fun and easy to watch.
And that's IMHO on
And
lip
those
sync.
are our opinions.
Wow.
Bye!
I did not know you came ready for a speech to defend Raja.
Because
Goodness.
I've been watching all this stuff and everyone's saying it's the biggest shock of season 11. No, a big shock would have been sending home a front runner. We sent home somebody that we knew would be gone in a couple weeks anyway.
Absolutely.
Right?
If Brooklyn...
Am I
spat
watching a
all
different
over you.
show?
If Brooklyn
had
was
gone...
sent home next week, we would have boycotted
A big
VH1.
shock is like Brooklyn being sent home, Evie's joints suddenly working, Vanjie not covered in glitter. Yeah, those are shocks. Sending Scarlett home was a natural progression of the show.
Save that energy for a week where
Someone
your
who
fate
cares.
goes home. Where someone that you actually care goes home.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's coming. Those weeks are coming.
Yes. You don't have to mark yourself safe on Facebook because you thought you were affected, honey. No one was caring about where you were at during the earthquake. That was a deep cut to a friend that I didn't mean to.
I love that though. So Alexis and I have these things called Facebook pets, where we follow people that are just those people on Facebook that post a lot, that maybe don't have like a good grasp on like what the real world is. So we'll check in with them.
Okay.
Like we're checking on them like they're pets. That's
You're revealing a very deep secret.
I know.
Okay.
Should we not?
Well,
There's
no,
something showing. We'll get that out on
No,
an
it's
exclusive
It's
episode.
okay. I just need to say,
Okay.
we love our Facebook pets. It's not their fault. It's just
No.
those people that you know everything about, but you've never met in real life because
So-
they post everything.
Absolutely. And so
Yeah.
one of them had posted after like one of the mass shootings, Welcome to America, that they were safe. They weren't even in the same state. And then someone commented, "Are you there? Are you like in that place?" And they went, "No, I just didn't want anyone to worry."
Social media is causing some different strand of mental illness, I think.
All right, I found the video about dipping.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
7 layers might be a little much when talking about that.
Alexis!
Sorry.
7-layer dip.
A 7-layer dip?
We're
Bean,
not
cheese,
talking
lettuce?
about bean, cheese, guac, lettuce, salsa, cheese, bean, Fritos.
And you had the recipe down too? Both of you should be disappointed in yourselves.
No, I'm disappointed in my cholesterol. Okay,
Was there anything else that you wanted to say about the lip sync?
no, there wasn't.
Okay.
Let's carry on with the show. Okay,
Okay.
so... Oh, okay, I know what I was going to say. My show Advice with Dixie that I was doing on my channel, I'm bringing back, thanks
Yay.
to all of you. So it should be up in the next couple of days. I just filmed another episode, so look up Advice with Dixie. All of the advice is bad, so make sure you know that. Anything that people need to know from you?
If you just follow me on Instagram, you'll have a schedule. For
And you
my
have to look up
performances.
her periodic table performance.
Oh,
It's
please,
very, very
please
fun.
look at
It's
that.
very, very
I put some thought into
Yeah.
it, and I had a lot
And
of
we
fun
do,
with it
in the show notes, we do put up our social media stuff, so you can
Yes.
find us, as well as our
Yes.
Venmo. I did get tipped $1 last week.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Someone tipped me 99 cents.
And I got a full $1.
What, why are you holding back that one penny?
This is America.
There could be 99 cents in the room.
And it only takes
It only takes one penny.
to give you a disease. We'll also include Alexis Bevels stuff, so you
Yes.
can find her.
Yes.
Thank you.
Winner of Camp Wannakiki season
We already said
1 if you haven't watched it.
Yes, she won, so go check out Camp Wannakiki. Okay, and then comment of the week. Did we have one?
We discussed it earlier. It
Oh,
was,
yeah. Everyone calling out the fact that I am my own Murder, She Wrote. And I did add another death to this episode, so I'm doing a lot.
There you go.
I'm doing a lot for
Contributing
you.
back. You know,
I am.
You help me help you.
Yeah.
See some, say some, help me help you. Any other lessons that we want to depart with?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Okay, well, thank you so much for watching this week's episode of IMHO.
Hopefully Auntie Chan will be back next week. I don't
Yes.
know who this man is. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Stay cool. That was fun. That was a good
Yeah.
one. I think that was a strong
That
episode.
was a strong one, having Alexis in the background screaming.